This is Pattern Interrupt, a short episode designed to gently disrupt a belief or habit that may be quietly shaping how you feel in dating. Let's talk about overthinking, specifically the way many thoughtful people try to think their way into emotional certainty. You know that moment when you start seeing someone and things feel promising? Nothing dramatic has happened, but the connection has your attention. And slowly, the relationship begins taking up more space in your mind. You start analyzing little moments, how he phrased a message, how long it took him to respond, what he meant by something he said. Your brain is trying to do something helpful. It's trying to understand the relationship. But the more you think about it, the more unsettled you sometimes feel. And that can be confusing, because thinking is usually how we solve problems in other areas of life. Here's why dating is different, though. Relationships aren't built through analysis. They are instead built through experience. You don't actually learn what a relationship is through thinking about it. You learn through watching what unfolds over time. How someone shows up, how they respond to life, how they treat you across different situations. Thinking can't reveal those things, only time can. But when the mind tries to solve the relationship early, it often creates a strange emotional loop. The more you think, the more uncertain you feel, and the more uncertain you feel, the more you want to think, which can make a connection that was originally light and enjoyable start to feel heavy. Not because anything is wrong, but because the mind is trying to reach conclusions before enough information exists. One quiet shift that helps many people in dating is this. Instead of asking, what does this relationship mean? Try instead noticing, what is this relationship showing me so far? That small shift moves you out of interpretation and back into observation. And observation tends to calm the nervous system much more than analysis does, because observation allows the relationship to reveal itself naturally. If you ever find yourself thinking about a relationship constantly, it does not mean you're doing something wrong. It usually means the connection matters to you. But sometimes the most supportive thing you can do for yourself is step slightly out of the analysis and back into the experience of the relationship as it unfolds. There's also a quieter emotional pattern that often shows up when thoughtful people find themselves thinking about a relationship constantly. For those of you who want to go a little deeper quietly, I recorded a private continuation where I talk about what I'd say if you were my client, the part we don't usually talk about publicly, and how to emotionally hold this week. That lives inside the members-only podcast feed. You can learn more in the show notes. This episode is complete as it is. Stay steady, and I'll see you next time.